Hi, sixth graders. Today we're going to go through the notes for 3.6 Engineering and Our World. You have a note sheet that goes along with this, and what you're doing is you are filling in the blanks that are highlighted in yellow. Those are the sheets that or those are the blanks that you fill in as you go. Sorry, didn't know I would pop over to that screen. Okay. All right, so our objective for this is I can explain how engineering, technology, and society affect each other. And our essential question is how are engineering and society related? So our big idea here is we know that we can design new technologies, and the process that we use is the engineering design process to create those new technologies. But why do we create the technologies that we do? And how does society and society's wants and needs affect that? So part A, what makes up the designed world? So the environment is made up of a designed world within a natural world. So the natural world includes all parts of the environment that were not made by people. So the natural earth itself. So things like trees, lakes, rivers, mountains, anything that you could think of as nature would be the natural world. The designed world includes all of the parts of the environment that were made by people. So buildings, cities, roads, even something like a park in this picture here. So even though those trees and the water and whatnot, we would consider parts of the natural world, that park in itself was designed by people. So the structure of where things are is still the designed world. So oftentimes something can be part of the design world, but also be part of the natural world. So what makes up the designed world? The main thing is products that we use every day, okay? And some of those products are things we use every day to help us live well, learn, keep you safe, and to have fun. So things like soap, books, eyeglasses, clothes, toys, video games, phones, etc. Anything that you might use on a daily basis. And in the picture on the right, it shows the boy sitting by a skateboard. So the skateboard, they engineer those to be durable, easy to steer, and fast. Clothing is engineered to be durable, comfortable, and attractive. Books are a form of technology that people have used for centuries. It would be used for entertainment, so something people would use to have fun and also to learn. Personal music players are engineered to store digital music and replay it through earbuds. So that I believe he's probably listening to an iPod there. But any place where you have music stored on your phone or even your phone in itself would be considered part of the designed world. Some products use simple technology and some use complex technology. Remember, simple technology is technology that's inexpensive. It's easy to understand how it works. It doesn't use electricity. Okay, whereas complex technology are things like electronics that we think of. So they're complex, they're not easy to understand how they work. A lot of times they use electricity and they're expensive. So why is technology developed in the first place? So why do we design these products? Well, one reason that we design products is to meet people's needs. So we know that people have needs. They need to eat, they need to have food and drink, they need to wear clothing, they need to have shelter, and they need transportation. And so a lot of things are produced because of those needs. We also create technologies because they're what people want. So a lot of things that people would want would be things to make you more comfortable, things you can play with, things that might just be beautiful, or things like music. And often these depend on values and culture. So when you look in different cultures in different parts of the world, people's wants may vary depending on where you are. But the needs are the same. People have the same needs regardless of where you are in the world. Why is technology revised? So as the needs and wants of society change, we revise technologies. And so by revising them, we make them either faster, we make them easier to use. Okay, so something like the picture on the side, we can see the different computers that have changed over time. So in the 60s and 70s, computers were large and processed data stored on reels of magnetic tape. The data was shared by moving the reels to another computer. And then you go ahead to up in the 80s, engineers worked on making computers smaller, Improved hardware led to development of personal computers. And if you don't know what that is a picture of, that square thing with the circle, that is a floppy disk. And so you used to store data on there, and then you could put it into the computer and save your files on it. And then you could put it into a different computer and you could access your files. And then now you can see in the picture on the bottom, my webcam is kind of covering that, but it says now computers all over the world can share data quickly over the internet. Although the internet was developed for scientists, people now use it for everyday activities, such as talking to friends. We use it every day so that we can go to school and learn. So they're really versatile and easy to use now. And now I can't move myself here. Hold on. There we go. Okay. And so as people moved from farms to cities, their needs changed. So they needed ways to buy and store food, leading to refrigerators. They also had more free time, leading to new forms of entertainment. And so just as society has changed, people's needs, not their needs haven't changed in the sense that we still need food and we need to eat, but the way that we get food and the way that we purchase food and the way that we store food has changed. And then new technologies generate new needs. For example, when cars were developed, the need to manage traffic occurred, which led to the development of stoplights. And as computers became smaller and more affordable, more people had more information to share, leading to better storage and more efficient computers. So as changes in society happen, new technologies are created. Those new technologies generate new needs or new wants that people have. And this is, oh, there we go, one more slide. So how are society and technology related? So when people buy a new technology, manufacturers continue to make it. When they don't buy it, they stop making it. And the values and priorities of society determine what technologies are used and improved and which are not. So that is the end of your notes for today. So your big idea, remember, is that, let me go back to the essential question here, okay, is that because people's needs and wants change over time, we create new technologies to fit those people, to fit the people's needs and wants. And so that's how society affects the engineering process and the new technologies that are developed. And then those new technologies can affect how society uses them too. All right, so you're not going to write your summary for this yet. We're going to review these notes tomorrow in class, and then you will be writing your summary. We'll have some time together in class to do that. Have a good day.